Hey, welcome to the channel. Subscribe to the channel. So today we got a Big Moochie Grape update, man. So just come to find out, when Big Moochie Grape did his jump off the porch interview, Dirty Glove Bastard, he was not with any actual PRE people. If you look at the people that Big Moochie Grape was with, they were the hitters that he always was with before the rap career, before the music and everything like that. The same street guys that he used to trap with and bang on the corner with on the streets is the same guys that he brings to his interviews and hangs around on a daily basis. So he could be signed to PRE, he could be doing music and business with Dolph and them, but that's not who he actually hangs out with. That's his friends are different than his coworkers. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of these people, man, you got to understand that they might make music with a certain person, they might be signed to a certain group. But at the end of the day, the guys that they were with in the streets, if they haven't gotten out of the streets yet, then they're still best friends with those guys. So that means they have an alternate agenda, they got an alternate motive. So while Dolph and PRE has these certain type of goals, Big Moochie Grape and his street hood guys that he grew up with, they got their own plan of, how they want things to work out. They want to be able to, get a free advance, like, right, and then or steal the chains or do something so that they can go get the bowls. And, if somebody goes up to him and says, "Hey, we need this person taken out," like, you see, they will answer to the money that's on people's heads, man. When they put $1 million on Dolph head, word got out that was money on Dolph head. They went to Moochie and said, "Hey, look, man, we're gonna take this hit, and if you want to get this money that's on Dolph, like the $1 million, then." They told Big Moochie Grape, "You're the person that can get us close to him and make this whole thing go down. That way, they can cash in on that money on his head." And that's when they realized that they're not the only ones that was trying to get in on this. And so it basically came to be that they used Big Moochie Grape and his crew and Paper Raoul and all them to basically do like the setup part, getting him set up to bring him to where he finally met his fit, like that. How do you think those guys that were sitting with Big Moochie Grape reacted? They're like, "Hey, we don't know Dolph like that, but we see the easy opportunity to get around him and make this hit happen." So, and plus, no disrespect, but Big Moochie Grape from Haiti, like, shout out to all the Haitians out there. And he got a new song called East Haitian Baby. Well, everybody knows that Big Moochie Grape been putting a lot of voodoo stuff in his songs and a lot of weird things going on, man. And, that has a connection to him subliminally saying that he has something to do with the Dolph situation, man, because they probably, before anything happened, before they attacked, they probably used some type of voodoo to get Dolph like frequency down or something so that they can go in and distract him while the plan is coming together. You see what I'm saying? And so the dudes that Big Moochie Grape hang around with, those aren't just good old regular neighborhood guys. No, these guys are actual people who did some things that, they should have, like, you can't trust these people. You can't be safe around them. It doesn't matter if you really close to them, family or whatever. So Big Moochie Grape's still hanging around the type of people that will backdoor you. He's still hanging around the type of people who, they don't have the money that he does. They don't have the position that Dolph put Big Moochie Grape in. So these dudes are still broke, still messing around in the streets, getting into it and all this stuff, like banging on ops, beefing with people for no reason, claiming territories as theirs, claiming blocks and whatever, right? Throwing up their set. But what was really going on is that, hey, at any given moment, man, these guys could have backdoored Big Moochie or anything. But so CMG, all of them, the big head guys, the big people in power positions, like in the mayors and all of them, the MPD and all them, and CMG, Yo Gotti, Black Youngster, Moneybagg Yo, they used Big Moochie Grape and his crew to snatch up Dolph, get his keys taken and everything. Then they brought him to the next stage, which is the back of the Makitas, the back of that community center, the U-Haul truck. So once they got the U-Haul truck and he got to Makitas, then that's when everybody else was on scene. Like Black Youngster, the Bentley that belonged to Moneybagg Yo, and Yo Gotti was seen driving it by the kids who was walking on the street. Now, once it got to that point, that's when you could see how it all works together. Now you have the Paper Route guys, Paper Route Morrow. You got Big Moochie Grape tied in with this at Makitas. Then you got the Makitas Cookies people. All of them, Raven, the brother, Sko, everybody, right? The Maurice, Pamela Hill, all of them people. Then you got Moneybagg Yo, Yo Gotti, and Black Youngster out the Bentley. And then you also got the MPD car that was already on scene in Makita's parking lot. How is all these different groups, all these different people all at the same scene, man? And why is nobody talking about how when you really break down the whole scene at Makita's and the arm sticking out the window, it's literally MPD's there. Yo Gotti, Moneybagg Yo, Black Youngster, they're there in the Bentley. We all saw the picture of that Bentley or the Lincoln, whoever, you know, they keep trying to throw off Lincoln, Bentley. Everybody think it's a new, every 2 months, these people start seeing, they're looking at one car, they start seeing another car. I told y'all Maurice had the Lincoln, okay? He had the Lincoln old school car. Don't forget about the old school Lincoln car, okay? Why did he drive that car that day? It's not a daily driving car. He normally drives a regular car, just like Raven. But that day he decided to drive the Lincoln car because he knew it was going to be bullets flying, and he doesn't want to get his daily car messed up. So that's why he took that car out that day. Plus, he knew that Dolph and them were coming for a music video. So he tried to bring his old school so that he could try to get clout out of it too, at the situation. If they found out about the music video shoot and they even have to go down that lane, then Maurice Hill can say, oh yeah, the reason I rode my Lincoln was because of the music video shoot. But we know it's a music video shoot, but all them other people who's breaking the news and stuff, they're not talking about the music video shoot. The feds aren't talking about that. And because they didn't bring it up in the interviews or anything like that, then that's why Raven and them never talked about it either. If you're not going to bring it up in the interview, like, they're just going to, work around it, So they got off on that by making it so that they never spoke on the fact that it was a clear music video shoot that was supposed to happen that morning. And that's the reason why Dolph was even supposed to be coming there. You see what I'm saying? There's no footage at all whatsoever other than that the time before the November 17th when the last time he was at Makita's was the first time he was at Makita's, okay? He never actually went there. They're lying to everybody by saying he was coming there for years. If he was coming there for years and he's a big superstar as he is, how come there's no other pictures, footage, fans, or any recounts, testimonies of anybody at all, ever, saying Dolph ever set foot in that place at all? And not only that, but you got to understand, he never was actually ever inside Makita's Cookies. He was only outside, because if you look at that video that Raven posted of him in the white truck, they were outside in front of Makita's. Dolph came there to do a curbside pickup. he told Raven and them to bring the cookies out to his car. He's not stepping out that car. That Ford truck is bulletproof. That's why they got the Ford truck like that. They got the cheapest work truck to basically do all the work on it to make it bulletproof. That way it turns into a price of a regular car, you know? So those are some things breaking down, man. And I'm going to have a part 2. So subscribe to the channel and comment on the next video.